Hey guys, what's up? It's Doc here at TheDocShow, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my 6 Samurai deck profile. I've been running 6 Samurais for about a year and a half now, and they're not exactly meta, but I like them. So I always try to keep them as good as they can in each format, so this format actually helped them out a little bit. So I'll show you guys my my deck right now. So first we got the 3 Kagekis. Basically I'm riding Captain, can when it's normal summon, can special summon any level 4 or lower 6 Samurai monster. That goes good with Kage Musha, the tuner of the deck. So basically what they do is they make a level 7 synchro, and that's the boss monster of the deck, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. So main tuner of the deck can help get that out, so that's what Kageki does. Kage Musha is used for more things than just that though. He's also used with Elder. I'm running 2 Elder. What he can do is if your opponent controls a monster and you control a monster, you can special summon this. So first turn, if you go second, he has a monster on the field. Special summon, normal summon, synchro. But also, it works with asceticism because they have the same attack. I'll go over that later. But yeah, we got the 3 Kage Musha, the 2 Elder. Elder the 6 Samurai. 3 Legendary 6 Samurai Kizan. He can special summon himself if there's another 6 Samurai on the field already. So that's always really good, and that goes really good well with the 2 Legendary 6 Samurai Zanjis I'm running. So, level 4 plays going on right there, because different name can special summon. Also works with the asceticism because they have different names. So that's the monster lineup. Not a very big monster lineup, actually. It's very spell and trap card heavy, but a lot of the spell and trap cards help draw and search. So, we've got the 3 6 Samurai United. That card, basically what it does is each time a 6 Samurai monster is special or normal summoned, you can put 1 Bushido cannon on it, and you can remove 2 Bushido cannons and send it to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Great draw card because basically you almost always do them in doubles, so you can just go like 2 monsters, discard, draw 2, and it's normally, I believe, you break even. If you have 1, then you get +1 if you have 2, and blah blah blah, something like that. This is technically a turbo build, just letting you guys know. So we got the 3 upstarts, pretty self-explanatory, just, you know, less cards in the deck because it technically makes it a 37 card deck. More draw power. The 3 asceticisms. What asceticism does is it's a quick play spell card. You can target 1 6 Samurai monster in the field, and you can special summon 1 6 Samurai monster with the same attack from your deck but a different name. And that works great because Elder and Kage Musha have the same attack, different name, and Kizan and Zanji have different attack, same attack but different name. That's the main card of the deck. It's probably the most expensive card. It's like $4 each. It's a rare. Came out of Storm Ragnarok. It's a good card. It's a really good card. It's one of the most sexy cards of the deck. Searchers. That was technically the Searcher, I guess, or I don't know what you call that. But this is a Shien Smoke Signal. We got 3 of those. Search 1 level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monster. You can get Kage Musha, Elder, or Zanji. It's great for first turn plays. Just a Searcher. New format. You can have 2 Rotas. Search any card in the deck that's a monster, pretty much. It's really great. Now they have just a little bit added consistency. Then you got 2 soul charges. It always is great when you have just 1 card in your hand and you have a soul charge, because then you can get more monsters on board. And 6 Samurais use a lot of resources, so once you've burned all your resources, you can actually use this to get them back on the field, which you couldn't do with any other card besides Monster Reborn, and that's banned. So great card. Yeah, I love it at 2. I wouldn't go any higher though. So you got the 1 Psalm Warning, you got the 1 Bottomless, you got the 1 Black Horn of Heaven, you got the 1 Torrential Tribute, just the staples. I don't run Compulse in this deck. I just don't. I feel like Compulse isn't as good. We got 3 Reckless Greeds. And if you don't know what Reckless Greed does, is it basically, you set it, when you activate it, you draw 2 cards, but then you can't draw for your next 2 draw phases. It's great because if you have multiple ones, it does not stack. So say I have 2 set, and I activate them at the same time, you'll still only have to wait for 2 turns. You won't have to wait for 4 because they don't stack. So that works for if you have all 3 of them, just 2 of them. So they do not stack, so if you activate them at the same turn, then they will not stack. And it's great because I see what ended up happening is you set this first turn, next turn you draw a phase, and then you activate this, and then you end up drawing, most of the time you draw 6 Samurai United. That's the one that lets you draw 2 cards every single time you normal and special summon. Talked about that first spell card I showed. Draw that, and then you have a way to draw cards still, even though you can't draw for your draw phase, and then you have so many resources. It's just really good. But once you activate that, Double-Edged Sword, you kind of have to go for game once that happens. 2D Prisons. Just helps monsters that are bigger than Shien or any monsters that you have. Banish them, you know. Pretty good. I would not bump it up to 3. 3 gets kind of cloggy, just in my opinion. Then we got the 2 wiretap to stop spell and trap card, or not spell and trap cards, just trap cards in general, because Shien sometimes cannot stop them by itself. So that's the main deck. Then let's go to extra and side deck really quick. So we got the boss monster basically of the deck, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Level 5, 2,500 attack, and what it can do is it can negate a spell or trap card once per turn during the player's turn. And it's really great once you get him on board, but he can get stopped by monster effects so easily that it just blows. So once you go into him, and once he's dead, he's dead. That's why this deck has other things they can rely on. You can't just rely on Shien like lots of decks try to, because they do the Shien safe zone lock or whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't work. I got 2 Ally of Justice Catasters right now. I would bump that down to 1 if I had another good synchro, but I don't at this point in time. I would get the other Naturia Beast. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. That's down to level 5. So then I got the 1 Naturia Beast. There's the other Naturia, I forget what its name is, but it's the level 5. Or no, level 6, sorry. I would get rid of 1 Catastrophe and get the other Naturia Beast. Or Naturia, whatever it's called. But Naturia Beast is great in this deck. It's just so good because Kagemusha is an Earth. And, yeah, just so good. Just wrecks people's faces. Then we got the 1 Iron Chain Dragon, another level 6, just in case that ever ends up happening. And, or no, that's only level 6, I think. And then a Colossal Fighter. That's always good because you can have Kagemusha and like 2 Kagekis or something like that, or 2 Elders. It doesn't happen too often, but it's still nice to have there just in case. It's a really good monster. It's all warriors, so it gets a good boost if you ever get it late game. It's nice just to have, and there's nothing else that really can have. And my extra deck, I don't have a lot of the really good ones. Like I don't have 101 and Exciton Knight because I just don't have the money for them. So I would definitely like chuck some of them in. But right now I got the Ghost Rare Excalibur. Excalibur is great. 2 warriors. You got a 4,000 beater because that main problem of the deck is you don't have enough power. So it's great. You got Leviathan Dragon. I would trade that for Zen mains any day of the week. I just don't have Zen mains. So get a better level 3 like Alucard. I don't even know what Alucard is. Get a better rank 3, but you need 1 just in case it ever happens. You got 1 Blade Armor Ninja. It's great because you can attack twice. It helps you go for game, get damage and stuff. But once you've done it the first turn, then you kind of get screwed. You got 1 Maestroke, 1 Diamond Dyer, Black Ship of Corn, and Cowboy. Just the splashable rank 4s. And I got 1 Crazy Box because why not? I didn't have, I would trade this for like 101 or Exciton or something really good. But I just have it there for now. It's always good. Especially when, if you're playing against someone that, like a Darkwood player that's running, oh god, what's it called? It's not, I can't remember what it's called. But basically the one that negates all effects on the field. It can attack. And it's just 3,000 beater. Then you got the 1, Shien. I don't, go into him very much. Sorry, I can't speak. I don't go into him very much, but he's there just in case I have a Kageki, I have a Kagemusha, and I have like a, or no, I have a Kageki, I have a Zanji, and I have a Kizan Xyz overlay, and you got a 3,500 beater, so it's good. Side deck is not very good because I don't have a lot of money for side deck cards, so I just kind of go with the flow for side deck. So side deck isn't that good, but this is just what I'm running. I got 1 Inishi. Inishi's always great. I always take out 1 solo charge for Inishi, depending on the deck that I'm facing, because it's got a great compulse effect. And it's a monster, it's a level 4, so you can go into rank 4 plays better. And sometimes solo charge gets cloggy, so that's that. If you ever want to go for the Shien lock, in case, in like a very spell and trap card heavy deck, like maybe artifacts or something, you can get this guy. Special summon him if there's 2 or more on the field, and then you can have the Shien lock where they can't activate spells and traps. Rivalry of the Warlord's great because you only run warriors. It just shits on some decks that have multiple different types. Light Imprisoning Mirror, I would like to have more of them, but just in case you're facing like Boojins or something. 1 and the band played on people. There's their deck that can outspeed you. You can try to play them. You can try to outspeed them once they go slow. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It kind of sucks, but still got to go with it. Soul Drain. It's always good in those things to activate in the graveyard and stuff. Lots of decks have to do that, like Dark World and stuff, I believe. Mind Crush, I just love Mind Crush because if there's a really good card, you know that they like to search or something, you can activate it, call it out, and then it's like, oh hey, you don't have that card anymore. Don't even worry about it. Acrocosmos, just in case, you know, deck that just you know what Acrocosmos is for. 3 MSTs, in case there's very spell and trap card heavy deck or something that's not artifacts, and I know for a fact it's not artifacts, then it just helps it. You can sub it out as you please. 2 dresses, try and keep that Shan alive. It's always dress is always a great card to sub in. 1 Defizzer and 1 Book of Moon. There's overall great cards. So that's my deck profile, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, and let me know what you guys thought. If you guys thought there's other cards I should switch in or something, let me know. I just try to do what I can with what materials I have. So without further ado, I'll talk to you guys later, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And gameplay videos.